Morning, everybody, and welcome to our podcast. My name's Tory Cassie, and I work in the not-for-profit sector at m-hance, and delighted to introduce Streatham Youth and Community Trust, a charity that we're supporting through the idea called Haircutforcharity. This is idea set up by our CEO, Alan Moody, to support a number of charities through people who during this time need to get their hair cut, and instead of spending the money at the hairdressers where they obviously can't, it's about donating to this charity so that we can help a number of organisations who we're partnering with. So this morning I'd like to introduce Angie from Streatham Youth and Community Trust. Angie, good morning.
Good morning.
Great. I thought it would be worthwhile, I suppose, just introducing the charity, what you do for the community, just a bit of an outline. That would be great.
Sure. So we're a small charity with a turnover of around £450,000 a year, and we employ around 20 people. Most 4 or 5 of them are full-time, have a couple of apprentices, and then a part-time team. We deliver services for children and young people who live or go to school in Streatham. And our aims are around supporting children and young people to reach their full potential through delivering youth clubs, play work, homework clubs, and we have some targeted projects, for example, for young carers or disabled young people. Most of the children are facing some kind of disadvantage, coming from poorer families or BME backgrounds. Although our services, a lot of them are universal, which means any child or young person can access them.
So how are you mainly funded then as a charity?
So we've moved away from becoming over reliant on government funding, but we do still get grants from the local authority that probably make up about 15% of our income. We raise over 50% of our income ourselves through hiring out of facilities to other groups. We opened a forest school nursery last year. We've got a little charity shop. So we generate probably about 50 to 60% of our own income. Then we get small grants for delivering small projects, and then we have donations, so from individual donors. Yeah.
So I suppose the big question is, how has COVID-19 affected your income?
Okay.
What effect has that had as you on a charity, and I suppose the children and those that you support in your community?
So in terms of our income, we've lost all of our earned income.
Yeah.
You know, we can't hire out our buildings, our charity shop is closed, our nursery is closed, and we've taken the decision not to charge families for the childcare that we're unable to provide. Given that we're a community nursery, most of the families accessing our service are, not affluent families. So we've lost about £25,000 a month.
Yeah.
So every month that we're closed.
Significant amount, but I think what might be quite useful to talk about is what you're continuing to do. So instead of just stopping the services and stopping everything that you provide, you're still actually supporting those families in need.
Yeah. So I actually put it on Twitter. You know, as a charity leader or a leader in any organisation, when you're faced with a situation like this, you know, you either step back or you step up.
Yeah.
And we decided we were going to step up. And so my immediate response was, okay, so what are the immediate urgent needs of the community that we're working with? And the resounding feedback from families, from other charities, from the local authority, from our early help partners was access to food was the biggest issue. So one, in terms of children accessing a healthy diet, two, the fuel and food poverty that exists in our communities, And even, you know, the crazy first, you know, month where the shelves were empty, where, you know, if you actually had money in your bank, you could go do a massive shop and, you know, strip the shelves.
Yeah.
And if you're on a very low income, you're not able to do that. You're living hand to mouth. And so people were getting to the stores, and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And it was causing a huge amount of anxiety for families. So now we have experience of delivering food projects, because in the summer holidays we run Fit and Fed, so it's physical activity and a hot meal, really, because a lot of children, especially the children on free school meals, go hungry in the holidays. So we said, okay, we're going to step up and we're going to respond to that immediate need. So, and we're now cooking and delivering 1,000 meals a week to families already known to us and families that have been referred to us. So that's a kind of a brand new service. And then all of our face-to-face services with young people, some of them we've had to mothball until we get some funding, and others we've continued to deliver online using platforms like Zoom. And we've remained in constant contact with children, young people and families, so that they know that there's a support network, and there's someone to talk to. So we're busier than ever before.
Yeah, but obviously there's a cost to that, isn't there? You know what I mean?
Of course,
The meals.
I'm having to pay people's wages.
Yeah.
You know, so paying people's wages. We have 3 community buildings plus our charity shop. So we're still having to pay all of the costs associated with running community buildings, you know, the gas and the electric and the insurance and all of these costs. So, you know, so we still have a huge amount of expense every month. You know, I mean, we could have stepped back. We could have said, you know, we're going to furlough everyone and we're going to go into hibernation and we're going to just run at the minimum cost. But I couldn't live with myself, you know. Our community needs us now more than ever before.
Absolutely.
So we have to step up. So, yeah.
Which is great. I think you, just going back to the meals, I think you've taken over a pub, haven't you, to be able to cook the meals and deliver those.
Yeah, we've managed to get a really great partnership with a pub chain called Urban Pubs and Bars.
Yeah.
And they've given us free use of one of their commercial kitchens within a pub, and they've also given us a furloughed chef, which has been really good, because what's important to me is that we are providing a quality service.
Yes.
So also that we're maintaining good health and safety, so it's in a controlled environment. Commercial kitchen. The chef creates the menu every week, and we support the chef. So my early years and play work manager is now sous chef.
Excellent. I mean, it's about coming together, isn't it, as a community?
Yeah, absolutely.
And brilliant that you're doing that. And I suppose, I know we've talked about that, you know, we've been applying for grants, various grants that are, you know, hopefully, you know, available to charities. But how initiatives like Haircut for Charity going to help you, do you think?
Massively. I mean, the thing is with the grant funding is that it's very bureaucratic. You have to jump through a lot of hoops, and we have to, you know, we're still waiting. You know, the government funding for charities, you know, we're in an emergency situation, and yet we're having to jump through all these hoops and wait and wait and wait, and still no decision. In the meantime, we want to deliver services, and that has a cost. So campaigns like Haircut for Charity are amazing, because one, we're able to you know, access support straight away. And also, hopefully, we may attract some new regular supporters. So somebody who may see the campaign, think, well, that looks good fun. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'll stick in 20 quid and upload my picture and, you know, have a giggle. But actually, they may find that our work is of interest to them, and perhaps they may want to engage with us and either become a regular donor or a volunteer or support us in some other way. So yeah, and raising awareness as well is really
It is,
important.
yeah, raising awareness and you likewise, and a bit of fun, and supporting organisations and charities like yourself
Yeah.
is brilliant. But I'd like to thank you for your time, Angie. I know we'll be catching up soon, and good luck with everything. Good luck with the
Thank
funding,
you.
and yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.